welcome back to another video. Today what are we on? Shadow Kingdom. And they have two servers. They have both creative, which I'm on, and everyone can get a 100 by 101 plot, I think, and 501 plot, and then they do have a massive plot, which is like 1,000 blocks wide, but you do have to pay a little bit for that, which you can get through voting. So we are on the smallest plot available. They do have ranks in this game or server, and you get that through submitting builds and getting likes on them. So I'm currently working on a castle build, not necessarily a castle, more or less almost like a fort. As you can see, it's not necessarily castle-like. That back part's going to be a little bit of the castle. And it's not the most pretty right now, but we are going to try and beautify it a little bit. So I will go ahead and take you on a little bit of a tour. So since being in quarantine, I've gotten a little bit more into Minecraft and just playing games again. So this is what we got right now. You walk in, look up. It almost looks a little bit Asian-like. Not quite, like super, but I feel like it's got a little bit of that feel to it. Walking through here, have these nice big oak doors, 3 wide. So close that. Technically it would go into like there and there. So walk up here, these are quartz stone slabs. It's running on 1.13, I think, so not all those new blocks are in the game, but that's what we have right now. And going down here, we do have the walls fleshed out a little bit. So just kind of basic stuff right now. We do have a bit of a staircase going up here, and then kind of like arch towers almost a little bit. Flags do need some work. Those aren't the best flags. Kind of just put them there to give a general view right now. But out here, I'm not sure if I want to do, I guess it would be almost like a third wall, or if I just want to make this into farmland. But if it is a fort, I'm not sure if that would make sense. So maybe it would almost be more like tents or something for soldiers and little huts like that. And we did use World Edit to make the mountains in the back. And we are going to add like snow and dark oaks because I've been using dark oaks for that, so it makes sense. And we've just been using stone almost like, I kind of wanted to give it the feel that it kind of comes out of the mountain, so that's why I left that there a little bit. We'll probably add, I'm not sure what we're going to add there. And then I do want to add like an armory or something like that in this section. And then maybe almost like, probably like a little mess hall or something over here. And then we will have like a lord or something castle here. I'm not quite sure how I want to build this yet because it is rather small space. So calling it a castle really doesn't make sense. So it would almost be more like a keep or something, or almost like a military outpost that has kind of just been growing. And that's kind of what I want it to do. So we have these nice stone blocks. And then the cobble, I kind of want it to give the sense that it is, like I said, being expanded upon. So that's why we have a smaller secondary wall out here. That was the original fort, and then they added this wall. So I don't know if I even would want to do like a dark oak wooden wall out here, or just make it the encampment. So that's kind of where I am on that right now. Might be streaming this build sometime later over at twitch.tv/deburber, something like that. I think that's the link to that. So if you want to keep up the progress on this, I've put about 7-ish hours into this, which I know it does not look like 7 hours worth of work, but there has been a little bit of planning, and I didn't want to make it too perfect. So that's kind of why these don't look the best. I mean, like from like a certain angle, it looks fine, but the fact of this being like a fort is why they are a bit bulkier than say a traditional like tower or something that's looking more like that. So This is definitely more of a defense point rather than an actual like full-fledged castle. So that's where we are on that, and I don't really have much else to say. We might take a tour of some of the other builds on this server sometime later and do a video on that, because some of these builds over on Shadow Kingdoms, which I'll leave the IP address in the description, but they're actually pretty amazing and make this look absolutely horrible, especially the towers. But honestly, I've not built something in Minecraft in a while, so I think it's coming along fairly nicely for not building a whole bunch in the past like 2 years or so. So just wanted to thank you all for watching. You don't need to see my ugly skin, which doesn't even have matching arms, which I just now realized. But again, if you do join, they do have Discord and Townie and everything like that, and super friendly community. Probably one of the most friendly Minecraft servers there are. Mods are extremely active, owners active. So we'll be checking out Townie probably after this build, which hopefully will be by the end of next week. So again, thank you all for watching. My name is DeBerber, and hope you all have a great one.